You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, presented by the Only One Media Group. This is the people's choice for quality interviews, celebrities, and special guests. Hosted by Demetrius Dinny Reynolds. Call in to join the mix at 701-801-9813. For the complete archive of episodes, visit onlyonemediagroup.com and be sure to like us on Facebook at Vigilantes Radio. We welcome all. Enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds. Enjoy the show.
All right, guys, thank you as always for checking out the show. You are listening to Vigilantes Radio Podcast right here on iHeartRadio. I'm your host, dini-mussolini. We still have an incredible lineup for you guys. We have an artist, teki-no-teki, it's teki-no-teki. We also have Ty Lachey, and we also have Young Noble. And so we're going to be kicking those interviews off. You definitely want to stay tuned, stay plugged in, wherever you're listening to us at. Stay doing that, yeah. All right, guys, so when you take risk, there's a very real possibility of failure. When you take no risk, there is absolutely certainly a point of failure. Some risks are not worth taking, yet to avoid all risk is to avoid life itself. Getting up in the morning is risky. Going to the marketplace is risky. It is risky to develop relationships with other people, yet these are all risks which are well worth taking because they can bring such valuable rewards. Sometimes you'll take a risk and it will hurt you. There's no reason to stop taking risks. Learn from the experience and move forward. Your time and resources will rot and waste away if they are hoarded in the fear of losing them. I want to ask you guys, do you know somebody who's like super talented? I know a lot of artists, they're super talented and they keep their music in their pockets or on their hard drive and never share it. You know, it's like, why are you hoarding your talent? Anyway, the most destructive risk is that of taking no risk at all. Use what you can. Don't let your fear of failure be the cause of your greatest failure. Put yourself on the line. Take some reasonable risks and reap the many rewards that they bring. Take that from me, dini-mussolini. That is my word, and word is bond.
Yo, hello and welcome to another awesome episode of Inside the Music, or Inside the Book, Inside the Business, where we dive into the minds of the people who create marvelous things. It feels so good to be back with you guys once again. One time for my people who are indigos, crystalline, or starseeds, or for my Vigilantes audience family, and 2 times for my people who are vegetarian or vegans. If you're like me, we are averaging over 37,000 live listeners, and we've been at this for 4 solid years. I appreciate all you guys who've been rocking with the kid on this journey, and we are still evolving, baby. It is all because of you, most definitely. We are the people who have dedicated their lives to music, spirituality, business, literature, art, movies, and research in every aspect, and we want to allow you an opportunity to tell your story. Man, we've had celebrities on our show, from Grammy Award-winning artists to nominees to actors, comedians, CEOs, technology geniuses, visual artists, from authors to professors and aliens. Or people think they're aliens. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. Come on our show and talk to me. So check it out. To book your interview or just to share a real cool story, email me at vradio@onlyonemediagroup.com. And that's V as in Victor. I'm passionate about what I do, just as passionate about what you do, and together, yes, together, we can get your voice heard by the people who should hear it. So let's create something incredible. You know the number to dial, 701-801-9813. text that number to your buddy right now and tell them to tune in to connect with us or our guests, or you can hop in the mix directly from our website, onlyonemediagroup.com. Right from the homepage, you can slap that go live button and you'll be right here live in the mix and in the chat room with all of us. Feel free to shoot over some questions to ask our guests while they are here, but only as time permits. Sometimes my guests and I talk entirely too much and we take up the entire hour. And as always, all episodes are available for free download, and you can grab that from either Spreaker.com/onlyonemediagroup, iTunes, YouTube, or any app from the Google Play or iTunes Store, or over at our website. And that goes for every single episode that we've ever aired.
There's nothing like a great cup of coffee. And Nautical Star Coffee carry delicious coffee in their online store that tastes amazing, and it's made fresh to order. Located in North Carolina, Nautical Star Coffee wants to be your go-to online coffee store. Like you, they were tired of the same old mediocre coffee that cost a fortune but had little flavor to show for it. At Nautical Star Coffee, there's no minimum purchase required. Sometimes you just want one bag of coffee, and that's fine with them. Their coffee is roasted, bagged, and shipped at the time of your order to ensure freshness. They search for the best coffee blends from Honduras, Colombia, and Costa Rica to give you the greatest cup of coffee. They're also veteran-owned and operated and truly value your coffee needs. If you want the coffee labeled with your own logo, let them know. They can do that for you. Perfect for restaurants that want to have their own coffee brand, and great for your local company or small business too. Start shopping right now at nauticalstarcoffee.com. That's nauticalstarcoffee.com.
All right. Welcome back. You are listening to Vigilantes Radio Podcast right here on iHeartRadio. And I'm your host, Dini-Mussolini, just in case you've forgotten my name. There it is. I said it again. Now you know. All right. Our interviews go beyond the music, the blog, the books, the films, and into the minds of the people who create it. From researching our guests, relentlessly mining for details, and listening, reading, or watching everything we can, our interviews are designed to bring out the best answers possible through thought-provoking questions that have real substance. Our special guest tonight for this segment right here is Teki-no-Teki, an artist from Alabama. So let's go ahead and welcome him to our show. Hey, man, you're now live in the midst with all of us. How is it going? How's it doing? How are you feeling?
It's going pretty well, man. Honestly, thanks for asking. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, man. A lot of people don't even ask me. They just get right on into it. So, yeah, I'm doing great. Thank you. You're from the South, so I guess, manners run. Yeah, that's something that we do.
Southern hospitality.
Yeah, most definitely. We're neighbors, man. I'm in Mississippi. You're in Alabama.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're not that far at all.
At all. Skipping, hopping away, bro. All right. First and foremost, welcome to the show. What I want to do, man, is kind of dive into who you are as an artist.
Yeah, I feel that.
So yeah, tell us.
Oh, my bad. I was like, I didn't know what I was like. Yeah, I feel that. Let's go. No. I guess more than anything, I don't know. I just do, what exactly you want to hear? I don't want to just start rambling.
Oh man, rambling is good, but yeah, I don't know, why did you choose music?
I'm gonna be honest. The reason I picked music is kind of funny, cause I've always kind of been writing some kind of music in my journal ever since high school or whatever, but I never really thought I could, ever record or, get it out there or do anything with it. But, some stuff kind of started to fall into place, and then things kind of worked itself out. And next thing you know, I was able to start releasing music, writing my songs and actually getting them on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, all that stuff.
For sure.
That's just kind of me glossing over the fact though, but I guess when it comes to music, the reason I guess I pick music is because, for one, I don't know, to me music is one thing that's you can never, you can ask somebody hey, do you like, this kind of movie, or do you like this kind of show, or do you like this kind of food? There's going to be somebody who's going to say, no, I don't like this, or I don't like, but nobody's going to ever say, I don't like music. That,
yeah.
It honestly seems that should be impossible. How could you just not like any form of music?
Yeah, I've never heard anyone say that ever.
Exactly. Even if they only like one very specific thing, like opera, like, okay, but, you know, they still like something, you know. They might not like rap music, but they like country music. They might like reggae, but they don't like soul, you know.
Definitely, yeah. So I'm curious about your name. It means coming and going, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, the way I ended up
coming and going.
No. Oh, what my rap name means?
Yeah.
No. It actually stands for Fofo. Like, when I was, okay, this goes back to high school. When I was in high school, right, I was sitting at the table. I was at Big Brothers Big Sisters. I think I was a junior this year. It was me, my friends Marcus, Xavier, LaDerrick, and Roderick. We were all at Big Brothers Big Sisters. That's this thing at my school where some of the high schoolers get to go to the middle school and, you know, sit with the kids, talk with them, you know, kind of just, you know, whatever, see if they got some problems going on, just make sure they're all okay or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
We go over there, we're all like thinking of rap names and stuff like that. Everybody's coming up with these names, and I've come up with a few too, but everybody wants to keep calling me Fofo because I'm so short. They wanted my name to represent 4'4", like, you know, I'm 4 feet and 4 inches tall.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm going to be honest, I didn't like it, obviously, because, you know, I'm not that short, but to them, obviously, I'm pretty short. So what it turned into, though, I went home, and I got on my phone, and I went to, like, my English to Japanese translator and typed it in FOE, and it came up teki-no-teki. And that's been my name ever since.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Because I'm avid, you know, in the Japanese market. And what I understood, it means coming and going.
Well, see, don't get me wrong. That could possibly be the way that would, like, because I understand. Like, I know, you know, Japan, like, I don't speak Japanese, like, at all, really. I know like a handful of phrases because I watch anime. That's about it. Like, you know.
For sure.
But, yeah, I know that it could easily mean something else because, like, the way I typed it in was, because I didn't even type in 4 and 4. I put in FOE space FOE, and I got that. So I was like, okay, but coming and going ain't bad either, you know. A lot of these people coming and going, and I'm still trying to stick around, you know. I like that too. That ain't bad.
But no, like you said, man, it can definitely mean a lot of things, actually. And, you know, you're right, too, you know. It does mean fofo, and it means coming and going as well. What's your favorite anime? Let me ask you that.
Right now, my favorite anime, like, still to this day, is Death Note, because it's like, have you ever seen Death Note?
Man, yeah. I haven't watched the live action yet, but, yeah, I've definitely seen
No. Hey, don't do that. Don't
do that?
You good. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, you good with what you saw. Like, I really enjoyed the anime. Like, it's just, because it's like, I've watched a lot of anime. That's typically, like, I watch anime, some superhero stuff. I watch that Gordon Ramsay show. I watch a bunch of, like, when it comes to TV, like, I can watch anything typically.
Yeah,
from different types of TV shows to different types of movies. But yeah, I guess I'd say Death Note because, like, out of all the anime I've seen, it's the most psychological one that I've ever seen that, you know, makes sense. You know, it's not just like, oh, he's just automatically smarter than everybody. Like, they're genuinely using mind tactics that are, like, next world. It's just so entertaining.
Yeah. Okay, well, I definitely dodged the bullet with the live action.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you really did. Like, I mean, I'm telling you, like, I have a little cousin that I got him to watch the, like, original anime version of Death Note. He don't even like anime, honestly, but he liked that. Then he made me watch the Netflix version, and then we both were just sad. Like, why did we do this?
Yeah. I don't know, man. There was a part in Death Note that I really didn't like, and that's when after L died, and they brought that other little kid on.
Yep. I didn't want to spoil it, but yeah, that's...
Yeah, it went to crap.
My friend told me. He was like, yeah, man, the second half isn't that good. I was like, nah, man, what you talking about? L died. I'm like, okay, he won. That's right. Then I'm thinking I'm this funny little boy and his blonde-haired friend acting like, yeah, we've been stuff. I'm like, what is this? Who are these people? Is L going to come back to life or not? Because I don't think they should do it.
Yeah.
I would have rather L just called them if they were going to do that.
Right. Definitely, man. So let's get back. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, my bad. I was just saying I'm happy somebody else agrees. No, continue. My bad.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So straight out the box, man, I want to get some philosophy from you. Is there a difference between playing inside of an influence or copying a style?
Like when you say playing inside of an influence, what you saying? Like playing like rapping like that person or something, or?
All right, yeah, playing inside of an influence is. I'm gonna give you a great example. Let's see. All right, let's say Wayne and Drake.
Okay.
Now you can tell that Wayne influenced Drake, the early Drake. I don't know about now, but Drake kind of surpassed him. But you can hear the influence in Drake from Wayne, or is it from Wayne? Anyway, early Drake, was heavily influenced by Wayne, Jay-Z, even the tape before So Far So Gone, or whatever it was called, So Far. He sounded like Jay-Z on those mixtapes before that, So Far So Gone. But copying a style, like straight up copying, is like Bone Thugs and Harmony and the Migos. Well, take that back. 3-6 Mafia.
Yeah, okay.
Migos definitely took the 3-6 Mafia style.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I guess if I had to say, it's bad to just straight up copy a style, especially if you just like word for word, like not word for word, like when they hear that person and they think it's you, that's not really a good thing, Like if I'm copying like Lil Wayne, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool to people. When they hear me, they think they hear Lil Wayne. But if I'm just straight up copying his style, that's not good. Because then, like, once they realize it's me, that don't mean they'll keep listening. They're just like, oh, he copied Lil Wayne. That, unless like, it's one thing to like you said with Drake, like, take a little from here, take a little from there, take a little, and kind of merge it in it. Like, 'cause what Drake has done now is just amazing. Drake can get on any song and he's good on it. Drake can drop any song and it's gonna go number one, like, regardless,
Yeah.
But I most definitely would say it's better to like take some of the influences instead of just straight up copying. Like, you can copy, but like copy to change something. Don't just copy it and then, all right, now I'm gonna just rap like Lil Wayne every chance I get it. That's not even helpful.
Yeah, man. And that's how Young Thug came on the scene. Well, I won't say how he came on the scene. After the Brick Squad signing, he started sounding like Wayne until he got his own footing. With that Birdman squad he was in. I forgot.
With him and Rich Gang, right? Rich Homie?
Yeah, Rich
Homie, right? Yeah.
Yep. And then, during those times, he's found his own flavor, and now he's way different.
Exactly. And you know when you hear Young Thug. Exactly.
Yep. All right, cool deal, man. So how do your motivation levels compare now, to making music versus when you first started out?
When I first started out, I kind of was just doing it. I don't want to say for fun, but like, you're just like writing stuff in a notebook and it's rhyming. You're like, hey, this is kind of fun. This is going somewhere. But like, I guess you could say it was kind of like, when I first started, like, honestly, I had no idea even what I was doing, really. Like, I was writing songs that, like, basically would be like 12 run-on sentences. I wouldn't be playing a beat. I wouldn't be like, okay, this gonna go here. I'm just writing stuff. Cause like, I even have my notebook still. Every time I look at it, I'm like, wow, I thought I was gonna be able to do something with this. Like, now it's like, so I'm a lot more critical of the way I write the music, the way I look for the beats, the ideas I have for the songs and stuff. I like, it's a lot more, like, to me, it's a lot more real now, Like, when you're in school and you write music, you're like, hey, cool, who want to hear this? Everybody, ooh, that's nice, but, everything sounds nice to a certain degree when it's a cappella, because, that's your own made-up beat in your head. You can stop and go when you want to. But like once you like get a beat, and then like you're like, okay, I have to get, you know, these words from this page onto this beat, and it's got to make sense, you know. You don't want to be like off beat or nothing.
Right. Yeah. So what do you mean when you say? Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. What's up?
Yeah, I was going to say, what do you mean by more real now? And in terms to what it means to me, like even when I was in high school, I mean, you just rapping, man, and you're influenced by what you listen to. You got all kind of stories. I mean, like I probably had 100 murder raps by all the people I killed in my songs in high school. You know, versus like waking up like, okay, it's time to, you know, spit some real stuff. But what do you mean when you say, you know, the music became more real for you?
When I say real, I think of stuff like you can write a song about anything. Just like you said, you can write a song about murder, killing people, something like that. And you can also write something like that's really impacting you. Like I could write a song right now about killing 10 people. I ain't killing nobody, you know. And then there's also, I could write a song about me waking up today, me going to work, you know, all the stuff that like really has happened in life. But it doesn't matter how you write unless you're really putting some effort behind it, you know? Like, you have to really commit to what you're doing no matter what you're talking about. Like, you know, the people who write about killing people, even if they don't kill anybody, you don't know that because they're not, you know, shying away from talking like they just went and just murdered a block of people and then they went home, you know. Whatever you gonna rap about, you gotta really be like, oh, that's me, yeah, you know.
Yeah. Definitely.
So I guess that's what I say when I say, I guess it got more real. Like, you know, I'm like, okay. So like I'll admit, like the very first song I recorded, like by myself, like, cause I'm gonna be honest, like the way, okay, well, I don't want to go off track, but like, is it okay if I tell like a quick little story or whatever?
Yeah, man, it's all about you.
Okay, great. Okay. The reason I even like got really into music, I really owe it to my friend because, well, the two friends, honestly. I owe it to my friend Jacob because it was his house we were at, and then I owe it to my friend Trey because he was like, we were at Jacob's house, we were sitting in the car, we were playing these beats and stuff, and we were like, I for some reason, I don't even know why, I had just decided to write this like hook to a song or whatever, and it was like, thinking back, the hook probably was not that good, but you know, at the time it sounded pretty neat. This was about 3 years ago. So it was me, my friend Jacob in the car, Trey, and Kyle, and I think Darian might have been there. That's Jacob's little brother, but yeah. So we were all in there, and then Kyle and Trey were like, yo, man, that's a pretty good hook. I was like, yeah, man, y'all want to be on the song? They were like, sure. And see, Trey had just went and recorded with the people who I like, you know, go and make my music with now. So he was like, yeah, man, I can take y'all to the studio, and then we can go and record the song. And then I think maybe a week later, we went, recorded the song, and ever since, I've been going to those people.
Yeah. So that kind of sparked that journey for you as an artist, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, basically, like, I mean, honestly, if it wasn't for me, like, if it wasn't for Trey, like, taking us to, like, well, especially taking me to the studio, I mean, I don't know where I probably had to record my music off my phone or something. I probably wouldn't even have started the, like, making music, like, productively, like, a real-time endeavor, you know?
Yeah. For sure.
I never told him all this because, you know, you get all sentimental and all that.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with recording on your phone, though. You got to use what you have. Yeah, you got to use what you got, man, what you can afford, and if you got it, use it.
Yeah, exactly. It's just one of those things where, like, you know how, like, you don't even think of something until somebody, like, presents you with, like, this option? Like, you know how you're just kind of looking ahead and looking ahead. You never think, let me look to the left, look to the right, see what's going on. And then you just so happen, like, that was just, I had written that same day. We said we were going to hang out at Jacob's, and then, boom, there, we decided, and then that was actually, me, Trey, and Kyle, we actually, they probably don't want to talk about it too much, but we formed a group called YGT. It was our, like, first little group. We made a little debut album for each other, for, like, the group or whatever. It was pretty cool, like, I'll tell you, like, it was pretty neat stuff.
Yeah. And I think you said something about like sentimental moments like that, because you think about it, teki-no-teki, how decisions, how moments in life all lead to a certain path, and you're like, yo man, what if such and such didn't offer to take me to the studio? Would I even be rapping?
Yeah,
and
exactly.
It's like moments like that where you realize that, how destiny is shaped just in a blink of an eye by a decision, or a moment, or an opportunity, or meeting a certain person at some point in your life. How it can change your whole future. That's crazy.
And you're speaking nothing but like the truth. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
It's just little things that can like make you do something that you think, wow.
Yeah.
And then it ain't nothing like when something happens and then it kind of starts to work out and you feel like, whoa, this is kind of cool,
Yeah, man. So in 5 to 7 years, when you're accepting your BET award, you'll be, man, I remember that being in the car with the homies.
Yeah.
Giving that whole speech.
I was thinking that. I'm giving that whole speech. I'm gonna be one of the people that's gonna give a speech that's too long and they're gonna have to tell me to get off the stage. And I'm gonna make sure everybody know that they rushed my speech. I'm gonna like, okay, they just told me to leave, but I don't know. Do y'all want me to leave? And they gonna say no. I hope. They might tell me to sit down. I don't know.
So is that something that you're shooting for, like mainstream?
I mean, honestly, as long as I like just have like a respectable like group of like people that like to listen to my music, and I can do it like a career, I'm fine. Like I don't have to like, oh, I gotta get a #1, or I gotta get like a platinum. I have to get like a song to go platinum or something. As long as people, my main focus is like, as long as people enjoy my music, and even if they don't enjoy my music, but they can kind of take something away from it. I'm not saying all my songs are like, oh, they have a life lesson behind them, but as long as I could get to a point where I can do this as a career, and not only for myself, but like I also want to help like other people, with this, the music thing,
Yeah.
But it's like you see a lot of people who kind of, can get up there a bit more than like the rest of the people that they used to be around, and it's like now they just boom, now they don't know you, now they don't talk to you. You be like, I'm gonna call this person. You call, you see they don't answer. And you be like, oh well, never mind then. I guess we ain't friends no more,
Yeah. But man, that's so common nowadays. It used to bother me, man, growing up, but I'm at the point, man. It's like, okay, moving on, and that's just how life is, man. Life is a revolving door. People come in, people go out, and now I'm at the age now where I'm trying to hold all the people that I can, But yeah, man, it don't even faze me no more. When
Exactly. Well, that's good, because
time and space.
I'll be honest, I'm not one of those like guys that gets like, man, I can't believe he didn't or she didn't text or call back. I don't want to say I don't care, because that sounds rude, but like I'm one of those people like, hey man, I guess it didn't work out, or like like you could be talking to a girl or something, it's like, yeah, I think it's going well. Then it's like you text her, and it's like she don't text back, so you're like, I'm gonna wait a day, I'm gonna text her again, maybe she ain't see it, then she still ain't texting back. It's some people that cry. I'm like, oh well, all right.
Well, at that point,
I'm playing the game.
Nah. Nah, man. Oh, you don't text back? Okay.
That'll teach her.
Man. But no.
It's actually funny you say that, because I actually wrote a song kind of like that. I had to get rid of it, though, because it kind of was on that same type of energy. But I was like, what, that doesn't, this ain't the type of image.
It'd be like that, though, when you're giving your time and your energy, and you get ghosted. Yeah. It's like, whoa, that was an investment. And I ain't losing no investment.
Yeah.
You need to.
Now I'll agree with you on that one. That part. Now when you sit and start thinking about that, that can upset me more than anything. Not even like that keep going. It's like about 2 months? Hold on, I could have joined the gym, got ripped. That's some time. Come on now.
Right, man.
What happened?
Like thinking about time wasted, man. That's an upsetting topic. Yeah.
Oh yeah, very, because it's simple stuff. Like you'll do something like, and the thing with it is you can always find a way to make some kind of time be wasted. You could either like, you could have gotten to work and your boss said something like, "You're 5 minutes late. Let's try to fix that up." And then you think, man, I can't believe I wasted time eating breakfast. You know, you could say something like that. You know, breakfast is pretty important. And you know, but just because something else has triggered from that, you like, man, that was some time I just wasted. You know, but then you don't know the fact that if you didn't eat breakfast, you would have just been moody all day anyway. So it's just one of them things where you can't like. One thing I've always tried to make sure I do is I never like. You know how people do the what ifs? I don't really like those. Like,
oh yeah,
dang,
hypotheticals.
What if I would have come? Yeah, like I like hypotheticals. Like, who would win, Superman or Batman or something like that? That's fun, but not like, dang, I wonder what would happen if I would ask this girl out back in the 6th grade. You know how long it's been since I've been in the 6th grade?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, dang, I wonder what would happen if I would have fought that kid that disrespected me in the hallway and everybody laughed at me. You know, like,
I think about that all the time. I'm like,
I do think about fight.
Like, yeah, what's up now?
Yeah. Tell me something now. Now, I'm be honest, I'm with you on that one. All my homeboys, we always do that. Anytime I talk to them, that's the first thing we talk about. Like, man, can you believe we let them kids get away with that stuff back then? We was like, yeah. Damn,
right, man.
We should have fought them. We be like, yup.
Man, like, I tell you,
I'm talking about the people that like brood on it and stuff. Like, I don't like the people that sit and like brood on like what ifs in their life, like stuff that they can't go back on.
Right. Hey, man. But let's talk about this project before we play your music. Family Affair. How long did it take you to put this record together?
It's actually really funny because I couldn't. The way the songs look, it's 6 songs, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's me and my little cousin who made 4 of the songs, and one of the songs is actually his. When I got ready to upload the music, I had already uploaded 2 of the songs to my to like all the sites and all the stores, but I didn't put his @ because at the time he was doing military stuff and he wasn't sure how, you know, that was gonna go over or whatever.
Right.
But I didn't put his @ I didn't put like, you know, @ what his rap name was, which is Marilyn Monroe, by the way. So then once I was like, well, I'm getting ready to drop tape, he's like, well, go and put my @ and I was like, well, okay. And I tried to, and it wouldn't let me do it. So like every time I would try to like do it, it was like, no, you can't do this. That's not what you put the first time. Because I was putting it like, yes, this is a re-release, but now I'm adding, you know, I was trying to add his rap name on there. Yeah. So like, if you don't mind, like basically the song Tarantula, that's our song. The song Miasma, now that song, that one, that is only me. That's my song. What's Up, Can't Compare, that's me and him. Now the IGL song, that's his song, because he wanted a solo and I did a solo. And then the last song, Tone, that's me and him.
Okay.
So it's like, yeah, I just like, I didn't want to like go on like no long tangent about it. It was just like, I hate when like people like say that didn't sound like you. I'm like, well, obviously it wasn't. I've said this several times that it was me and my little cousin. I messed up the thing where I couldn't put his name, but songs 1, 3, 4, and 6 are both of us, and song 5 is specifically his.
Definitely. So,
but yeah, it was basically like, it was just me and him sitting in my room, and he was getting ready to get shipped off, and he was like, dang, I can't believe we never made a song together. And I was like, well, let's make 6. Well, I didn't say 6. I think we were gonna do 10, but then, you know, he writes a little faster than I do, so I was like, all right, I'm not gonna be able to do 5 songs in the amount of time that you can. So we both picked. We said we both do 3. We both have a solo song, and then we would both think of 2 ideas for the other beat. And he thought of, I think, Tone and What's Up, and I did Can't Compare and Tarantula. So from that, we sat, we wrote. Once he told me he was ready, we went down to the studio. Also, the studio I go to, it's TBG. It's kind of somewhere like in Center Point, like down here. Yeah, I just never said their name, and I felt bad about not, you know. They're Treadstone Business Group. That's what TBG.
Cool.
So other than that, yeah, we went. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Shout out. Yeah, you're right. So other than that, yeah, we went down there. We did all 6 songs one day, and then basically we went home. He got shipped out, and then I uploaded the whole tape.
Dope. That's why it's called Family Affair, right?
Exactly. Yes, sir. Thank you. That also, yeah, and it really made it very confusing to people because they asked me that too. I was like, well, my cousin though. They're like, oh, which song? And then I try to explain it. And you know, my generation, our attention span is very short. I don't have this problem, but a lot of people I talk to, it gets sad because you be like, yeah, and then I'm at bubble, and then you just see them looking the other way. You be like, hey, start snapping at them like, what's up? They're like, well, no, I was listening. I'm like, no, you weren't. Don't do that.
Definitely. Yeah, man, and that's the whole navigational issue of the record or the music business nowadays. Is because a lot of people don't have, long attention span. So you got to get them in that first 5 to 30 seconds of a record being played. And you don't, they're lost. Or they'll come around when everybody else say, hey, this is actually cool. Okay, yeah. I listen to it also.
Yeah, I hate that too. Yeah, because it's not a big deal, but it's like, come on. Yeah. I just tried to show you the song. I ain't never heard that song before in my life. Yes, you did. You told me it was trash. You heard literally 13 seconds and told me to cut it off. So now that this man's popping off, exactly. Like you really don't know. Like people literally have that kind of attention span. It's crazy. Like
yeah, like I supported you from day one. Like, man, you cut my music off 13 seconds in, talking over my raps. Not a punch in your mouth.
Man, who are you telling? Oh my God! Like, it ain't nothing like having a group of people. You're like, hey man, y'all mind if I play this and let y'all hear what the thing? And you start playing it. Then now everybody got a bunch of conversation they want to have.
Yeah. That's the worst.
I'd be like, come on, y'all, really? And then when you pause the music, then they look at you like, why'd you pause it? Y'all wasn't listening.
Like
y'all missed 8 other bars. I said beautiful things here. Nobody understood or reacted, so I know y'all wasn't listening.
Yeah. Tell you, man, that's the worst. Well, we're about to play one of your tracks, man. I can't even pronounce it. Miyamoto? Is it
Miasma.
Miasma. Okay.
Yeah.
There it is, plain as day. Miasma. Dang. All right. Teki-no-teki. Here it is, Miasma. We'll be right back. Make sure you guys stay tuned. If you don't, I'm pulling up, bruh.
Just the cancer, but you're my only answer. My secret little dancer, you poison me. Oh, you're just a cancer, but you're my only answer. My secret little dancer, you poison me. Oh, you're just the cancer, but you're my only answer. My secret little dancer, you poison me with your miasma. I told you I don't want it, but I had to have it. It's not a vice, it's just a force of habit. I'm trying to change, but I remain stagnant. Breathtaking, but dangerous. It's hard to explain this. Your presence in the atmosphere, but yet it's contagious. Ugh. Listen, I want to change, but it's hard to change, so I remain the same. Easier said than done. Other times I run and never give up, but never get it done. Kinda funny in a sense, but I don't laugh. It's kinda hard to kid. It's called self-reflection, but my self-reflection turned to self-depression, then it's self-destruction. Boom. Did I blow your minds a bit? Maybe upset your stomach now? You feel a little sick? Do you struggle with anxiety? Trying to conform to society? Hard to be yourself when everybody else is just being somebody else. Oh, you're just the cancer, but you're my only answer. My secret little dancer, you poison me. Oh, you're just a cancer, but you're my only answer. My secret little dancer, you poison me. Oh, you're just the cancer, but you're my only answer. My secret little dancer, you poison me with your miasma. Handful of pills, am I right? Got the gun in my left, will tonight be the night? Be the end of my life. Suicide was never my intention, but I can accept all of this rejection. Feels like I'm severed, like from my connection. Might not like what I have to say. This could be the day I could take all of my stress, have it all blown away. Only question is, did a murder over suicide? Did I kill myself or did my actions get me? I pulled the trigger, but did the trigger pull me? Boom. Did I blow your minds a bit? Maybe upset your stomach now? It feel a little sick? Do you struggle with anxiety? You know, trying to conform to society. Hard to be yourself and everybody else, you're just being somebody else. Oh, you're just a cancer, but you're my only answer. My secret little dancer, you poison me. Oh, you're just a cancer, but you're my only answer. My secret little dancer, you poison me. Oh, you're just a cancer, but you're my only answer. My secret little.
All right. You just got finished listening to Teki-no-Teki with his song, Miasma. I guess I wasn't cool enough to read the title and understand what it was saying. Try again tomorrow. All right, many things at first seem quite impossible. Many obstacles at first appear to be solidly insurmountable. Many concepts initially seem unfathomable. Man, that's a lot of big words. Yet with enough focus, concentration, a way can be found to achieve almost anything, to transcend any challenge, to understand the most profound complexities, like these words that I'm spitting right now. Though it is easy to become addicted to a steady diet of fast answers and instant solutions, there's much value in taking the time and effort to concentrate on these words. By working your way steadily and purposely through a difficult problem, you accomplish much more than just solving a problem. Guys, in the process, you raise yourself to a higher level of understanding and a level which you have access to a wealth of new and valuable discoveries. Don't just grab the first answer that comes along. Take the time to concentrate. Put your mind through an enjoyable workout and feel the power as your mental muscles grow even stronger. And I know mine just did, because man, those words and those syllables and pronunciations and enunciations, done. All right. Anyway, that was my word, and my word is bond. But for right now, let's bring back the man of the moment, Teki-no-Teki. What's up? Mike Martin. But yeah, welcome back, man. Welcome back.
You like Mike. What did you think of the song? Did you like it?
Yeah, man, I did. It's very different. Yeah, the flow kind of threw me for a loop until I got into the groove of it. I was like, okay. I see what he's doing.
Okay.
A lot of verses be like or and you kind of missed it up.
That's typically how I know to rap, but
you know. So yeah, man, dope cadence. I think, and I think you're gonna set a lot of people off, man. We need something different in music because a lot of this stuff sounds the same. You're right. Yep.
That's kind of what I was going for with it, because like on the album itself, like the 6 songs, whatever. I don't know if you call 6 songs an album or a mixtape, but on the tape, or it was like most of the songs were either fast or they were extremely faster than that. Like none of the songs were like that smooth or that melodic. So I was like, okay, I'll write the melodic song and do that.
Yeah, this one sounds like your thoughts straight out of your head, man.
Yeah.
More than a song. It sound like you're putting your thoughts out there.
Yeah.
Straight up. All right, man. Before we let you go, let our listeners know where they can connect with you.
I'm on Instagram, teki_no_teki. If you're looking for my music, it's on all platforms: Spotify, iTunes, Google Play. Also, recently I dropped a music video to my newest single called Darker. If you're looking for that, look it up under Treadstone Business Group on YouTube, or type in Teki, Teki, and then Darker, and then it'll come up. But other than that, yeah, that's about it.
All right, my man. Well, take care of yourself. I know they're going to ask me, how did the interview go? I was like, man, it's like I found my long-lost best friend. We're just talking about all sorts of things here.
All right.
But yeah, man, take care of yourself, man. COVID-19 is still strong. Wear a mask.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's super hot, man. So I don't know about that mask.
It is. It got hot like literally out of nowhere.
Yeah, man. All that rain, blazing out here in Mississippi, bro. Like wearing a mask, I almost passed out today.
Oh, also, where? Cause like I got like like some older people who don't know how to like get onto the radio, to get on iHeartRadio and listen to this. Is there where can I play this back for them at? Or is there going to be a spot for that?
Yeah,
I told them I could.
They can either call in at 701-801-9813, or they can go to our website, onlyonemediagroup.com, and slap that live button. They'll be right here live in the mix. Or they can go to Facebook and tune in from there as well. I just did a commercial, right? But no. Yeah, you did. But yeah, we are available on iHeartRadio, Spotify, YouTube, Castbox, iTunes, Player FM, Deezer, you name it, we are there. We're on all major platforms. Just type in Vigilantes Radio Podcast or Dini-Mussolini or Houdini Black, and yeah, they should get the podcast. So there will be a playback link to this coming your way.
Okay, great. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, man.
All right,
take care.
I don't want to put it on my time. You got it. All right, you do the same, bro.
Yeah, man.
Bye-bye.
You too. All right.
Thank you, my Vigilantes family, as always, for checking out my podcast over here at Vigilantes Radio. All episodes are available for free download, and you can grab that from either Spreaker.com/only1mediagroup, iTunes, YouTube, any app that's on a Google Play or iTunes store, or our website. And that goes from every single episode that we've ever aired. If you'd like to request music or a particular guest or send something for me to play, email it to theradio@onlyonemediagroup.com. If it's music, please label it by artist and title. Here's my disclaimer. We are genre free, we do not judge, and we absolutely do not base our opinions on hearsay but facts alone. And actually, you can scratch all of that because all of my opinions are always right. That's the bottom line. This is my show, so deal with it. Nah, just kidding. On behalf of myself, dini-mussolini, I appreciate all you guys for tuning in, either afterwards or live with us. Spread the word, because sharing is caring. We stepped up our game just for you guys and our guests to make sure that you have the best experience here on our show. Be sure to connect with us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, as well as Spreaker. We always follow back. That is the #1 rule. Okay, well, just remember to be yourself and be absolutely great at just doing that. Avoid being too comfortable, because you're messing with your potential when you do that. Peace, and have a good night.
You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, the people's choice for quality interviews, art, music, and hot topics. Hosted by Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds of the duo No Longer the Hero. All episodes of this podcast are available for free download at www.onlyonemediagroup.com. This is a Seventh Sign Regime Rebirth Worldwide Syndicate exclusive.